Hey everyone, Matto back here, and today we're covering the next step in the Tracing the Stars questline, which we believe is going to lead to the Ager's Scepter exotic. This is the second week where you're going to need to go to a different set of locations in the Dreaming City and pick up some of the Atlas Skews. Before you can access the second week of these Atlas Skews, you have to go through the story content as well as pick up the quest from the Helm, so make sure you do that before you get started. For the second part of this quest, or the second week, we're heading over to the Strand, the Gardens of Asila, and the Athelion's Rest Lost Sector, which is over in the Strand. You can just follow the path here from the loading area in the Dreaming City. Just make sure you follow the path that you see here on screen, and if you need to rewind it, go back to the beginning in case if you get lost. But the truth is if you've spent any time inside of Forsaken or Destiny in general, or any time in the Dream City, then you should pretty much know your way around. From now on, I'm going to start the video at the entrance to the Strand right here. The first one we're going to go after is the Strand Towering Statue. The statue is right over here to our right, but the actual skew is at the top, and you'll have to climb the back side of it. There's a couple of platforms over here and some boulders that you'll need to clamber on, but you should be able to find your way pretty quickly, as most of these sections can be set up and you can find them really easily. Once you get close enough to the skew, you'll actually be able to see the diamond icon, and you can go ahead and collect it. Next up, we're going to the Strand Gazebo statue, which is over where Petrovenge hangs out when she's in the Strand. You can follow any of these paths here, but what you're going to need to do, very much like the last skew, you'll have to do a little bit of climbing and exploring to find it. Push forward past this bridge here, and you will see the statue up in the gazebo area. You'll notice that the diamond does not light up. That's because you're not close enough. You'll need to climb up but behind on these rocks right over here. Okay, so I hopped back down to the statue here in the gazebo because we're going to be heading over into Athelion's Rest, which is the Lost Sector over here. Jump off the left side as you're facing the statue, and you'll see the Lost Sector logo. Remember that you can actually hop on your Sparrow and jet through most of this Lost Sector. You'll need to be careful because if your Sparrow explodes, it might kill you, so just be careful when you're on your way here. What you're going to do is head over to the end of the Lost Sector where there is a boss located, and behind a piece of geometry, there is going to be the skew. It's very hard to miss. If you find yourself getting lost, just go back to the chest that is here, pull out your ghost, and you should see the diamond symbol in a very, very easy to spot place. If you want to, you can kill the enemies in the Lost Sector, but it's not required. I'm actually just going to run up to this piece of geometry right here, and you should be good to go. If you really want to speed things up, there is a way for you to jump on some of the rocks at the entrance of Athelion's Rest, so you can jump straight up to that area if you choose. The final two skews for this week are in very easy to find spots, the Garden Waterfall and the Garden Bridge Tree. We're going to go nab those right now. Head to the right immediately after you leave the entrance to the Strand, and you should find a door and a stair path here. Go ahead and follow that all the way through all these large, tall doors, and you should make your way into the Gardens of Asila. You can stay on your Sparrow for most of this part, but the enemies will be shooting you, and there are a few more that can knock you off your Sparrow, so just be careful. Follow the path that you see here, and over on your right-hand side, you should really easily see a waterfall, and it's pretty easy to find. I don't think that there is an easier skew to find this week other than this one and the bridge. Literally just hop up next to the waterfall, and right next to it is the Atlas Skew. From there, turn to your left, you'll see the long, tall bridge. There is a tree there, and I'm literally shooting at it. Now, if you are good enough at your platforming, you can actually make your way to the bridge from here, but I'm going to show the long way for those people who might struggle with the platforming. In general, you can run by all of the different enemies. It's not a big deal. You don't have to kill any of them. I would recommend that you take out the servitors because they are annoying. The wizards can also be annoying too, but again, not required. Another option if you want to speed through this is to put on a Night Stalker and make yourself invisible, and none of the enemies will actually see you at all, so you can just run through and pick it up. Once you pick up this final skew for this week, go ahead and open up the director and go to the helm. You will see a new quest line called a Hollow Coronation that will allow you to deposit your skews. Once you've done that and listened to the story for this week, you can go back to the helm, go to the Wayfinder's compass, and you'll be able to pick up a weapon for this week. All right, everybody, that is it for this video. If you did like something inside the video, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. If you did like the video and you want to see more, subscribe for more Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Of course, if you need help with anything in PvE in Destiny 2, come on over to twitch.tv/manodestra, where we actually help people out with exotic quests, Grandmaster Nightfalls, raids, and more. Good hunting, Guardians. I will see you next time in the universe of Destiny.